guys, welcome back to my channel. We're back with another makeup tutorial as promised. This is my second makeup look for Valentine's Day. I hope you like the intro today. I wanted to do something special for this Valentine's edition makeup series that I'm doing until Valentine's Day. I'm going to be doing 3 makeup looks and this is my second makeup look. Last year I was not doing YouTube, I was just doing Instagram, so I did something similar where, you know, I took some nice pictures with my husband and a lot of you really liked it. So this year I wanted to do a bit kind of just a small short video basically on what Valentine's is and basically giving you that kind of a Valentine's feel. Let me know your feedback because I really worked really hard for it and my husband worked really hard for it, and today I've gone for a very effortless, very easy, fun kind of a Valentine's look, and it's something that never runs out of fashion and it always looks good. So I wanted my second look to be something that everybody and anybody who's watching me can recreate very easily. Smoky eye is something that I think looks the best on most eye shapes, most skin tones, and it looks pretty bomb on everybody, and never runs out of style. And I think you can always rock a smoky eye in the summertime, in the springtime, in the fall, in winter, any season. You can always rock a classic smoky eye. I wear a smoky eye, I always get the most compliments, and especially from my husband. And because this is a Valentine's Day, I wanted to create a look which most guys like, and I know a lot of guys, they like a good smoky eye on their better halves. So for today's makeup look, I am using the new Mercier Editorial Eye Palette that I recently received from Mercier. It's basically like a smoky eye palette. I mean, you'll see it in the tutorial. These eyeshadows are no joke. They are really pigmented. They have little or no fallout. So I did one eye off camera and then I realized there was actually no fallout. So the second eye that I've done for this tutorial is with my full face of makeup on. I swatched this palette on my Snapchat. So people who follow me on Snapchat, you've seen me you know, try this for the first time and give you my honest review. To be honest, all the eyeshadows that I've used is from this palette. I've just added a bit of the Mercier bronzer that I'd also received. This bad boy here, it's a stunning bronzer. I was a little skeptical about it because I was unsure about the color being a little bit too warm, but honestly I'm wearing it all over my face. I'm wearing it as my eyeshadow, as my transition color today, and I absolutely love it. It does have a slight of like a specks of a shimmer going through it, and to be honest, it just looks stunning on the face and stunning as a transition. It gives that kind of like a glowy, that sort of iridescence effect, which I really like. So I've just used these two today to do my complete eye makeup, and I really like it. I think the pigmentation is really great on this palette. The only color that I don't like and I haven't used is this matte white eyeshadow, is because I think it's a little too chalky, and it didn't perform as well as the other eyeshadows. So let me know your feedback on the comment section below. Please also do not forget to click on the subscribe button, which is going to be somewhere here. And I love you guys and thank you so much for watching today, and without further ado, let's begin with the tutorial. Okay you guys, so let's begin with the face. I've already done one eye off camera. I'm going to prime my lips with the Versali Rose Gold Elixir Oil, and I'm going to go ahead and put my skincare, first starting with the Mercier Flawless Skin Repair Eye Serum that I've recently received, and I actually really like it. It was really moisturizing and it really gave a very smooth base for my eyeshadows. Next, I'm going to go ahead and use the Mercier Flawless Skin Repair Serum. This one's for the face, and once again I'm just going to blend it into the skin and really work it in circular motions, and then just give it a pat just to activate some blood flow. So next I'm going to go ahead and put my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation, and I'm in the shade 120. I'm going to apply it all over the skin and then blend it in with my new Real Techniques sponge. I'm really enjoying this new sponge from Real Techniques. It's actually for contour and highlighting, but I use it for everything literally. And I'm using the sponge damp and I'm just blending it all over my skin. So moving on to my favorite concealer, which is from Gerard Cosmetics. It's the Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm going to mix in a few drops of the Versali Rose Gold Elixir Oil. I'm in the shade NW20 for those who want to know. The reason I'm mixing the oil is because I wanted to go for a natural and a dewy finish on my skin, because I feel it looks the most natural, as well as, you know, we want to have that kind of a dewy, fresh, not kind of cakey look for Valentine's. So I'm going to blend it in using the same sponge from Real Techniques. Then I'm going to go ahead and cream contour my face using my Smashbox contour sticks, and I'm using the shade Contour to contour my nose and my cheekbones. We're going to blend that in using the same Miracle sponge from Real Techniques, which I'm really enjoying for the moment. Next, I'm going to go ahead and use my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. You guys know that I am such a big fan of this powder. I think it's one of the best powders out there. And I'm just going to use the Sonia Kashuk fluffy brush. I think this is a blusher brush, just to pat it all over my skin, just to set everything in place. And then I'm going to use the Miracle Sponge to bake our under eyes and even our chin, our nose, and yeah, just to sort of do the usual good stuff to lock everything in place. Next, I'm going to go ahead and start with my eyes, and I'm going to use the Caviar Stick Eye Color in Rose Gold from Laura Mercier, and I'm going to highlight the inner corner of our eyes and even apply it all over our waterline, just to give that a pop of rose gold color. Then I'm going to go ahead and use the same Caviar Stick, but this time I'm using the matte black shade, which is called Tuxedo, and I'm going to apply it all over our mobile lid. And then I'm going to do the same on our lower lash line and join it on the outer corner. Then I'm going to go ahead and blend all the edges out using the stippling brush from Real Techniques. Honestly guys, this is the best stippling brush out there to blend your cream shadows. I don't know what I will do once I lose this, because I just have one. I need to get more of these brushes. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a second layer of the Tuxedo color once again, and I'm gonna blend it all over using the same Real Techniques stippling brush. Next, I'm going to go ahead and apply our eyeshadows, and I'm using the Editorial palette, and I'm using the matte blue, the navy blue shadow. Honestly guys, this is such a beautiful matte blue. I don't think I've got anything in this kind of color and, you know, pigmentation and color in my kit. I absolutely love it. And I'm applying it with a MAC stiff flat brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend it with my Morphe 443 brush. And as you can see, I've gone and applied the color with the flat stiff brush, and then gone ahead and blended the outer edges with the fluffy brush. And make sure your fluffy brush is clean. You're not using a dirty brush to blend out the other edges, because this is the key of getting perfect blown out smoky eye. I'm going to use a small detail brush to apply the same navy blue color on my lower lash line, and then blend it with my Morphe pencil brush. I think this is from the Elite line in the Windshield Vibe Promotions. I mean, you just want to blend it from the outer edges to the inner edges. Yeah, with a smoky eye you have to be very patient. As you can see, my smoky eye looks a little choppy, but that's okay because we haven't applied anything on the transition, and we're gonna blend that in a minute. So just be patient and keep on blending, guys. Next, we're gonna go ahead and set the inner corner highlight with this metallic platinum color. It's really beautiful. It has like a pinky undertone. I think it's going to look very pretty as a highlight as well. I'm going to use the same Laura Mercier bronzer to blend the outer edges of our crease, and to also apply it as our transition. And as you can see, this will give that smooth, blended out, a blown out look that we are looking for in a classic smoky eye, and it really blends out all the outer corners that looked a little choppy. I'm also going to pick up a little bit of the blue shade on our fluffy Morphe brush, and just reapply navy blue color on our crease, which we may have blended out when we were applying the transition color. And you just want to blow it out on the outer edge. I mean, to be honest, this look is all about applying the color, then blending it, and then applying it and blending it. And as I said before, you just have to be patient and keep checking to make sure that, you know, it's all blended out and nothing looks choppy or, you know, uneven. And I'm going to apply the same warm brown bronzer on our lower lash line, just to add that warmth all over the eyes. And I'm going to reapply the lid color a little bit, because I felt that needed some kind of depth. Next, I'm going to brush off all the baking that we had done with our Laura Mercier translucent powder before moving on to our wing eyeliner. And I'm using my favorite NYX matte liquid eyeliner, and I'm just doing a usual eyeliner. I know guys, you have been requesting for an eyeliner tutorial, and I promise you it is coming. I'm going to set that eyeliner in place with the matte black shadow from the palette, and I'm doing that again just to sort of smooth out the edges, and you know, I wanted it to look matte and a bit seamless with the smoky eye. I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard, just to clean out the outer edges and to make that wing, the eyeliner wing, look a little bit more sharper. And this is a very good technique for those who are not so good in putting the eyeliner. Moving on to our lashes, I'm applying my Smoky Lash Mascara from Makeup Forever before moving on to my favorite lash style. This is from Huda Beauty, and it's in the style Scarlet. I'm applying that using the same Huda Beauty black lash glue. Honestly guys, this is the best lash glue ever. Go in and deepen the crease a little bit with the matte black shadow from the Mercier palette using my M506 brush. I'm gonna then start with my face, and I'm gonna bronze the face using the same bronzer from Mercier. Honestly guys, this bronzer is my new favorite bronzer of life. As you can see, it really applies this beautiful warmth to the face, and it gives that blended bronze sun-kissed look that I absolutely love, and it's very similar to the Hourglass bronzer that I love. Next, moving on to our cheeks, I'm using this peach mosaic from Mercier, which I have broken. It's very similar to the Bobbi Brown shimmer bricks. It's beautiful. It gives the iridescent peachy look. I'm going to spray my brush with some Max Fix Plus and use the Mercier matte radiance highlighter in 01, and as you can see, it's such a beautiful highlight. I'm going to highlight the top of my cheekbones and my temples, my chin, and then later on my nose. I'm going to then contour my nose using this contour palette from NYX Cosmetics, and I'm using the cooler contour color from the palette, and I'm using the Sigma blending brush just to contour my my nose a little bit more, and then I'm going to blend out the outer edges with the matte highlight shade from the same palette. I use this technique all the time to contour my nose. Honestly, I find the contouring my nose is the most difficult thing to do on this planet, but I kind of manage. I'm going to then highlight the nose, as I said, and the tip and my cupid's bow with the same Mercier baked radiance powder. I'm going to move on to my lips, and I think I'm using the Huda Beauty Bombshell lip contour, and I'm just going to line my lips and also fill out the outer edges to give that ombre kind of a full effect. I use this technique a lot because I think it looks the best. For this look, I'm just going to be wearing this Marc Jacobs lip gloss, and it's in the shade Sugar Sugar, which is my favorite shade of all time. Honestly guys, this is the best lip glosses ever. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. This is the end, and yeah, I'll be back with some more tutorials next week, and have a great weekend guys. I love you, and bye bye.